These guys found a massive great white shark abandoned in an aquarium. In 1997, these fishermen caught this great white shark who got tangled up in a fishing net, but they decided to end the shark's life humanely. A wildlife center actually decided to purchase the shark, who put it on a display in their museum, and this is where they named the shark Rosie. Hey, don't look at me like that, at least it wasn't stupid like Bruce. But after some financial trouble, the park closed down and left Rosie the shark sitting alone by herself for 7 years. Then these guys came along and found her sitting in this green toxic sludge. She looks like something creepy from Five Nights at Freddy's. Anyway, another park came along and purchased Rosie, who now put her on display in her museum where she's living happily for all to see. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. We're going to be showing you some crazy, creepy, and scary things found in aquariums across the world. Now stay tuned because I think you're going to be shocked at how many sharks they found in this other abandoned aquarium. But first, let's check out this clip. Have you ever tapped on glass in aquariums? I bet you won't now. Whoa! Look at the people and the fish. That just busted all that glass out. Look at him taking pictures. He's gone with his camera. This massive aquarium had 33 tons of water and just burst open, injuring 16 people. And yes, there were some fish in there too, which included some lemon sharks, and sadly, 4 sharks were killed in this incident. Can you imagine just going to the mall and when you get back and your mom says, "How was the trip at the mall?" and you say, "Well, I got a Gucci bag and I got attacked by a shark too." Speaking of malls, there's an aquarium near me where you can go swimming with sharks, and I think I kind of need to do it to overcome my fear of the ocean. What do you guys think? I'll do it if you guys comment "Do it, NOS," and actually watch that video. This shark accidentally ate his roommate in an aquarium. This banded hound shark swam into the path of a sand tiger shark and got eaten. Sand tiger sharks are usually not aggressive, but they are territorial, even in aquariums. This gigantic sand tiger was asserting her dominance when the baby shark ran into her. Baby shark dude. I guess she took a bite out of her competition. This is at an aquarium in Georgia. These massive whale sharks were swimming in an aquarium. Look at these amazing creatures swimming through the water. So peaceful, so calm, so... That had to hurt. Those whale sharks drive just like your mom, and I bet her name is Karen too. Whale sharks actually do see pretty good, but they casually bump into each other like this. It's called a casual fin. But bro, whale sharks belong in the ocean, not fish tanks. Look at how massive these beasts actually are. These whale sharks can filter 400,000 gallons of water in just 1 hour, feeding on plankton. Bruh. Imagine just being there and that Goliath of a monster comes up and starts sucking in the water around you. What happens when you drop a GoPro off the side of a cruise ship? Well, we're about to get a first-hand look at what happens when you say, "Hey guys, check this out," and you do something stupid like jump off the side of a cruise ship. Dude, this is freaky already, and we're not even that far down. Whoa, little bro just came right up to the camera. Hey, what's up guys? That's crazy and scary. I don't know what kind of fish that is, to be honest. That's a lot of bait fish for a lot of things. Look at those barracuda, just chilling and waiting for you to jump in. That's what killed Nemo's mom and his siblings, by the way. And look how fast it gets dark in the ocean. Like you can't see anything. And nothing can, anything. Look how fast the shark just came up out of nowhere. And now we're sitting on the bottom. And the lower you go in the ocean, the darker it's gonna get. And since we've only discovered 10% of the world's oceans, that means we know more about the moon and Mars than we do about the oceans. There's no telling what we're gonna find. Bruh. The megalodon, the bloop, your mom. This camera is about 3,000 feet deep, which is about 1,000 meters deep in the ocean. And it's freaky. At this depth, barely any sunlight's gonna reach. They have an underwater camera to help them, but this is just nuts, man. I mean, there's no telling what can come up. Look at this. I see a little plankton, and I see a big thing. I thought it was a shark at first, but that's a whale. Whales can actually go down to about 3,000 meters and hold their breath for 3.5 hours, man. That's crazy. There's so much we still don't know about the ocean. I'm both fascinated and scared to death of the ocean. How about you? Subscribe if you're scared of the ocean. This underwater footage was recorded in 2010 off the coast of Japan. Bro, if it's not Australia, Florida, Ohio, it's Japan. At first, everything seems normal, right? But remember, we're in the deep ocean. Nothing is normal. Look at that creepy looking monster. A lot of people have theories about what this could actually be. Some say a snaggletooth sea snake, some say a fangtooth sea eel, but man, I don't know. Some people say this creature is a ningen. If you don't know what a ningen is, in Japanese folklore, there are these massive whale-like creatures with human hands and a head, and they'll actually swallow you. So everyone has an opinion what this thing is. If you want to know what my opinion is, it's called a stay out the ocean, bro. This creature was found deep in the Gulf of Mexico, right on the ocean floor. I know it looks like the cameraman looks like your grandpa trying to play Fortnite, but he's probably pretty freaked out. This alien-looking creature is actually called a magna, and they can grow up to 52 feet long, that we know of anyway. We think these are just babies, so I wonder how big the mama gets. I told you the ocean is a freaky place to be. If you still want to go swimming, let's go. Deep in the bottom of the ocean seems like a safe place to be, right? Where nothing can hurt you. Look at these guys. I don't know what they're looking for, but I'd be looking for a door to get out of there. There's no telling what can happen. Ouch. So that was a ping from a submarine, and yes, those things are extremely loud and can cause you serious damage or even worse. That sonar is actually 240 decibels, which is enough to make your head explode. And yes, sonar pings are strong enough to kill marine animals too. Here's the fun fact though, dolphins are actually sonar masters of the ocean. They use their own natural sonar, which is called echolocation, to find different prey and marine animals. They're so good at it, our engineers and military personnel study dolphins to see how we can get better at doing it. Now here's another rare but unpredictable clip. Scuba diving is dangerous for many reasons, and some are completely unexpected, like the 7.2 magnitude earthquake underwater. Imagine being there and you can see no sharks or anything that can hurt you, right? And all of a sudden, the earthquake happens. I don't know what you guys were thinking. You thought it would be safe to be underwater during an earthquake, right? Wrong. This is exactly how tsunamis are started. Now imagine being on a surfboard and you're riding a big wave in. But this must be safe, right? Check this guy out, the shark's coming right at him. He just turned that shark over like he flipped a croissant. Now that's exactly how you deal with sharks. This is also exactly why you should be in a cage in the water though. Look at this beast. He has a mouthful of food already. And now he's trying to get into the cage with the dude. I guess he thinks he's the main course. What do you expect when you put yourself into the buffet line, man? Remember, sharks are just often curious creatures. It's likely they're just trying to figure out what this strange looking object with flopping arms are in the cage. And this is the perfect example of how sharks are actually more curious than dangerous. Most of the time though, they're just trying to explore their environment, but sometimes they're looking for a delicious meal. Maybe it's safer to be in a boat then. Look at this thing. Look at the fin. That is massive.
You gone shallow.
What did he say? Oh, I hear his accent. He's Australian. Of course, this is Australia, bro.
That is
Yes, it's a big animal. Look at the tail on that thing. Guys, that's a thresher shark. They have these massive tails and they're incredibly fast. They even slap their prey with their tails. Reason 789,000 not to go to Australia. Actually, these sharks don't hurt people, but I'm not gonna tempt fate and be the first one.
No.
Look at this shark.
No.
That's funny. He's trying.
No, I said no.
That's exactly what I expected those sharks to sound like. That's a professional shark diver, and that's a professional shark, I guess.
Bruh.
But at least the shark is friendly, and he's only looking for a snack, right?
Look at this fat ass,
What?
giant, morbidly obese squirrel. What?
If that's a squirrel, I'm John Cena. That is a bottlenose dolphin which can grow up to 13 feet and weigh over 4,000 pounds. Yeah, I know, man. They don't hurt humans, but you know what? You don't know dolphins. Yeah, I know, man. Dolphins don't really hurt people. They're nice to humans, and they typically are very friendly. But you don't know dolphins. They know 3 things about you. You can't breathe underwater, you're not fast, and you don't belong in the water.
Okay.
This is a video of some guys breaking into an abandoned aquarium in Indonesia in the middle of the night. Now, as they search through this place, trying not to get caught, they find these sharks that are being kept here illegally. As they are trying to rescue the sharks, they are being confronted by people who actually stole them and put those in aquariums. Luckily, they get away and they do set the sharks free in the water. I just hope one thing, that the sharks remember what these kind people did when we go swimming in the ocean. Bro is eating out his kids like Nerf bullets. That's what happens when you have the Riz as a seahorse. The male seahorse is the one who actually holds babies in his pouch for protection, and that can actually eject 1,000 babies. Hey, at least we know who the baby daddy is. Look how cool that is. Beluga whales are so cool, man. Bro has a head like your dad. Beluga whales are actually fed ice to keep them hydrated in captivity. Sounds stupid, huh? Whales need to stay hydrated. Beluga whales usually get their water from their prey, but since they're held in captivity, they're only fed dead fish, and dead fish don't have water in them. This beluga whale became famous for imitating human voices. This is the famous beluga whale named Nock, who also made this sound. Beluga whales are also called sea canaries since they make these high-pitched sounds almost like Swifties. Mom always said, eat your veggies. Did bro just puke? Even the pufferfish hates their veggies. If a man with a knife ever offers me a carrot, I'm politely declining. This guy was actually preparing this pufferfish as a meal, and many people eat them around the world. But 300 people die a year from eating pufferfish because they're highly toxic. So don't eat pufferfish.
Bruh.
What is that? Is that a minnow? Oh man, that's a baby pufferfish. He's holding baby death in the palm of his hands. Dude, those things are highly toxic. He's literally holding his life in his own hands.
Just caught this big stingray.
What? I thought that was... I was 8 years old when I realized how stingrays actually give birth. I'm not gonna lie, I had no idea that they shoot out these tiny Steve Irwin killers like that. I thought it was some kind of fishing net hanging out that stingray's butt. Look at how many. Man, orcas are so majestic, intelligent, peaceful, and well, obviously rude. Bro just got pimp slapped by a killer whale. What is that thing? Is that what I think?
What's that?
Oh, good
What's
Lord!
that, brother?
That thing has more ink than Staples. So I know that squids squirt their ink as a defense, and octopus do it too. But I didn't know they had that much. Octopus are aliens. Dude, octopus freak me out. They're amazing at camouflage, amazing at capturing prey, and amazing at escaping. There's this theory that octopus are actually aliens from another planet because of how complex they are. But just remember one thing, bro. They come out the ocean. It's like its own planet with aliens down there. Titan triggerfish attacks octopus. Who will win? I'm gonna say octopus wins 9 times out of 10. Look, he's already getting inked. Oh, look. The fish is now triggered. No! Bro, how much ink does that dude have? He's like an underwater copy machine. Did that octopus just morph into a stonefish? I told you they were aliens. Holy mackerel. Why'd the fish cross the road? Now this is crazy, bro. The water told the fish, y'all go on ahead. I'ma catch up later. And seriously, this is not a joke. This is exactly what's happening here. This is due to floodwaters being contaminated and the fish are actually trying to escape. Sadly, there's no escape for them, except maybe it's some cooked fried rice. Bro is blowing bubbles. No, unfortunately, the fish is just drowning, man. Yes, fish can drown underwater, same way you could suffocate on land. But sadly, the cameraman is ruthless for not helping the fish out here.
What the heck is this thing? Wow, who knows what this is? Comment down below. It is giant. There's a bunch of seeds in it or something.
It's a water croissant, bro. No, it's a sea snail egg sac. Those little seeds he's talking about inside are actually eggs and they take 1 to 5 weeks to hatch. And yes, people around the world eat them. I told you it was a water croissant. Is this a new type of blobfish? Maybe we should call it a bobfish. Hey, there's my brother. That one looks crazy. Hey, there's my sister. Woo. Hey, there's your Nope, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. I know this is faker than your grandma's teeth, but imagine if you were fishing and caught one of those. That thing would probably start talking back to you.
This is why you should never touch a dead whale.
Because it's nasty to touch anything dead. But whales actually expand with gases when they die, and they could actually explode. Imagine you going to poke it and meat explosion hit you in the face. Why does this shark look so smart or stuck up with his nose all turned up? Indubitably. Man, this must be on the moon, because a shark just chilling like that on the beach with his mouth wide open defies all laws of gravity. It's always AI, bro. Whoa, look at that thing jump. They had me at first, man. They tricked me, they got me. I thought it was real. You know what is real? You stand to the end. Only my true friends will actually stay to the end. And if you're my true friend, comment I made it at the end of this video. And if you guys do want to connect with me more personally, I do have a Discord and I'll put the link in the description and we can talk there a lot more if you want. But before you go, make sure you check out this video or this video first. But one more question. You ready to go swimming?